Great. Meeting will come to order, please. The notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act for this meeting have been satisfied. Would you please turn off your electric equipment? We will stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Would you call the roll, please?
Mayor Becker?
Here.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Here.
Commissioner Blumberg?
We have before us the minutes of our January 7th meetings. What is your pleasure?
I would like to make a motion to accept them.
I will second that motion. Johanna?
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Is there any public comment? We'll open now public comment on any topic. You have 3 minutes. You can push the button.
Don't be too anxious. You might not like what you're hearing anyway.
I never do, John.
Never do. It'll never change. Sewell, 22 West Drive. Mayor, it's good to see that the ARICEPT is efficacious and it is dawning on you that fiscal responsibility and being prudent in the spending of money is all critical. In fact, someone was complaining about spending attorney fees. Now, I seem to know an attorney down in Longport. Well, I think the solicitor might be acquainted with the individual. And he pointed to one of the leading causes of Longport having to pay ever-increasing tuition fees to Margate was that there was a dramatic increase in legal fees long before my $4,000 was tabulated. So I think we should begin to compare and contrast Gus Repetto's billing and Capart's billing. We might see some wonderful insights. But Mayor, $4,000 is a great sum to start saving. I will agree with you there. But why don't we go for the big enchilada? And the big enchilada, Mayor, would be saving maybe $250,000, or maybe a couple million, or maybe several million. Because, you know, when we had the choice, we could have established the principal and principal administrator model. That would have saved $125,000 or better. Better yet, Mayor, since our Goomba Paisan, Albie Battaglia, was here, wishing to share services, we could have shared a superintendent with vendor. Albie would have pushed that through with grease lightning. Better yet, we could close Ross and eliminate 2 administrators or $250,000 year in and year out. Last but not least, number 4 option, since the solicitor's old hometown of Vender has over 700-seat extra capacity due to Sandy Storm and casino closings, Vender City could absorb the entire 300-plus students in Margate with ease and room to spare. So, I mean, why don't we explore these 4 avenues?
404 students.
But you're counting Longport's sending. And I've asked this commission to establish a resolution, since the mayor doesn't want to litigate things, that Longport would not have to litigate to remove itself from the sending and receiving agreement. I think that's an imperative consideration, and I think the Assemblyman is just the person to introduce that resolution. A Toby-esque deal.
Good timing, John. Any other public comment? Motion to close public comment. John? Motion to close public comment.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second that motion.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
We will now open public comment on resolutions. 3 minutes or any subject.
We got to go back to 3.
Michael, the ordinance that's being adopted that can't be adopted because it was was advertised for the whole year. Do you want to have discussion on that public comment?
Before you jump the gun,
Fixing salaries.
there's a clerical error here that has to be corrected.
Just
We
let
already
it go.
did. What's the issue?
The ordinance was
Go, John. You have my utmost.
We're in 2016, although the mayor may not be in 2016, we are. And my question is,
Couldn't afford to buy that.
pardon, Mayor?
We couldn't afford to buy that textbook for me to learn what year it was.
Mayor, it would be like throwing pound cake to a pig. It would be wasted venture, Mayor. If you don't crack those books, that's why we have 38% of the graduating class not proficient in math. And guess what that does,
It was
Mayor?
25% last month.
It jumped up to 38%, Mayor. Look at the statistics, 38%. And you know, those parents are going to get a rude awakening. Not only can't they get their kid into the right college, but they're going to have to spend some big buckaroos, Mayor, for that 1 year of remedial math and English that are non-credit. And that old college loans they spin around like a taxi stalled in Manhattan traffic. So there'll be some grumbling down the road. But let's get back to something more pertinent, Mayor, and that's Ordinance 01-2-1-6. And I see titles of positions: apprentice electrician, planning aid, and senior planning aides. Are these hypothetical positions, or are they present actual positions? Now don't strain your brain, stop the clock while you think, Mayor. It might take a few minutes. Stop the clock, John. The mayor has to think. He has to stop the clock.
I already got your answer. They're actual positions. They're wasted.
If they're actual positions, are they not, in a sense, redundancies? Do we really need an apprentice electrician as well as an electrician? Do we really need a planning aide and a senior planning aide? Isn't this a little bit superfluous, Mayor? I know Fred said no, but
It's civil service.
Civil
It's a
service.
requirement. It's a
we're
requirement.
mandated by the state to have both positions filled.
We don't have to fill it.
Yeah.
We don't have to fill it, but we have to have the ordinance.
Salary guide.
My question is, do we have these individuals presently?
Well, I can tell you, we don't have
No.
an apprentice electrician, and we don't have a senior planning aide, we don't have a planning aide. We have a mechanics helper, and we have a,
I was only worried about the first two and the last two. And my answer has been received, and I'm duly satisfied.
Good night. See you later.
John, before you leave, where did you get the 30? Just, please don't say, just, I would like to know where the 38% is. Not now, John, thank you. Sometime,
I'm going to tell you, Nanette can provide you with a copy of the current. Look at the 8th grade statistics. And you know an interesting thing about those 8th grade statistics, Mayor? You know, I don't know if you've listened to the catfights about admission into the talented and gifted math classes. Take a guess, Mayor, what percentage of that 8th grade class exceeded expectations of proficiency that were above mere proficiency? Take a guess, Mayor, what the percentage was.
I'm not a guesser, John. Tell me.
Big goose egg, Mayor. They don't need talented and gifted math classes. They need remedial math. Remedial math. Got that, Mayor? Remedial? And you know, the beauty of it today is that those billionaire couples, Bill and Melinda Gates, have been funding to the tune of millions of dollars a free, no charge system whereby you Google khanacademy.org, and this clever individual, he takes any math concept, any math principle, breaks it down so even the mayor could understand it. And I urge that all the classes have remedial math before school starts and remedial math after school starts each and every day, Monday to Friday, until they can spit that stuff back in their sleep. Good night, Mayor. And that's the number. The numbers, Nanette will let you know. It's 63% who are barely proficient, and 25 and 30.
I'll look in the current, John. That's a good source.
It's a good lead. And
Yes,
then
thank
I didn't give you a copy.
Thank you very much. Is there a motion to close public comment?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Mayor Becker,
I'm sorry.
Commissioner
Yes.
Amadeo,
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg.
Okay, Johanna, it's your turn.
May I have a motion to accept ordinance number 1, an ordinance fixing salaries and compensations?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that motion.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg? May I have a motion for a consent agenda on resolution number 16-2016 through 17-2016?
So moved.
Second?
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Is there any other business? Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Second?
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Thank you.